To book a simple weekend trip today, you have to navigate an obstacle course. You open a dozen tabs, compare prices across 3 apps, check your calendar, and copy-paste confirmation codes into a Notes app. We have spent 40 years adapting ourselves to how computers work, clicking icons, and managing files. But right now, the biggest companies on Earth are betting billions that this era is over. They aren't trying to build a better chatbot. They are trying to build the brain layer. An operating system that doesn't wait for your clicks, but understands your intent. And the winner of this battle won't just own a piece of software. They will own the buy button for everything you do. For decades, an operating system like Windows or iOS has been a glorified file manager. It's a middleman that lets you talk to hardware. But leading researchers, including former Tesla AI lead Andrej Karpathy, are proposing a radical shift, the LLM as the OS. In this model, the foundational AI isn't an app you open. It is the kernel. It's the central processor that manages your context, which is a fancy way of saying it has a short-term memory of everything you're doing. It doesn't need you to find the send button in Outlook. It just needs to know you want to email Sarah the PDF on your desktop. To understand the war, you have to see the stack. At the bottom is the hardware, mostly controlled by NVIDIA. At the top is the interface you see. But the middle layer, the foundational model, is where the trillion-dollar value is being contested. This is the reasoning engine. If you control this layer, you control the orchestration. You decide which map app gets used, which airline gets the booking, and which news source gets read. This isn't just a new feature. It's a total re-architecture of how software is sold. Apple and Google have a massive home field advantage. They already own the hardware in your pocket. Apple's strategy, branded as Apple Intelligence, is to weave the model into the system's private cloud compute. They want to solve the biggest hurdle for an AI OS, privacy. By using secure enclaves, they're telling users, we can see your emails to help you, but even we can't read them. It's a play for trust. If they can make the AI OS feel safe, you'll never feel the need to leave their ecosystem. But there is a spoiler in the room: Meta. While OpenAI and Microsoft are spending billions to build intelligence as a service that they can charge for, Meta is doing something counterintuitive. They are giving their llama models away for free as open source. Why? Because if the brain layer becomes a free commodity, Microsoft and OpenAI lose their ability to charge a premium for it. If everyone has access to a GPT-4 model for free, the value shifts away from the model and back to the people who own the social graphs and the hardware. It's a scorched earth strategy to ensure no one else becomes the sole gatekeeper. There is a massive catch, though. Intelligence isn't free to produce. To move from a chatbot to an AI OS that thinks through complex tasks requires agentic workflows. This can take 100 times more computing power than a simple chat. We are entering the era of the inference wall. Frontier models are projected to cost up to $10 billion just to train by 2026. This creates a massive barrier to entry. We might be heading toward a world where only 4 or 5 entities on the planet have the capital and the energy grid access to run a true AI operating system. Then there's the recall problem. To be a perfect assistant, an AI OS needs to see everything: your bank statements, your private messages, your health data. Microsoft tried this with Recall, a feature that took constant screenshots of your activity. The backlash was immediate and severe. This is the central tension of the AI OS. The more it knows, the more useful it is. But the more it knows, the more dangerous it becomes if breached. The winner of the OS war won't just have the smartest model. They'll have the most robust digital vault. The end result of this war isn't just a better version of Windows. It is the disappearance of the interface entirely. We are moving from a world where we use tools to a world where we give orders. The AI OS is the bridge between our human intent and the vast, messy world of digital data. Whether it's an open-source model from Meta or a lockdown system from Apple, the way you interact with reality is about to be filtered through a foundational layer of silicon and weights. The only question left is, whose brain are you going to trust?